Hello, welcome back to Jamie's Man Cave. Got another beer review for you. And this one is from Neon Raptor Brewing Co. It's Crimes Against Brewing. Carrot and Walnut Cake Pastry Stout at 10%. This one has been sat at the back of the fridge for a little while because it came in one of my Bruiser beer boxes back in one of the summer months. And it just didn't feel like a summer drink. So it's looking pretty good in the glass, to be honest. It's slowly started moving its way towards the front of the fridge as the nights have started getting a little bit darker. As we are now in October, it seems like it's the perfect time to review it, so we'll give it a go. Crimes Against Brewing, Carrot and Walnut Cake Pastry Stout, 10%. Why can't beer taste just like beer? Well, it does and can, but also it doesn't have to. Say hello to the first in our new series of Crimes Against Brewing. And I don't know if I got any other of their Crimes Against Brewing in that box. I don't recall coming across any, so yeah, 10% pastry stout, carrot and walnut cake, and it's a cake and it's sweet and nutty, warming and delicious. It's definitely beer. Right, it looks pretty good in the glass there, doesn't it? Very dark, sort of brownie coffee-ish type head. There's a sweetness on there, like almost like a bit of a maple, and then, but like a liqueur type. You know, the sort of liqueur chocolates you get at Christmas time. A bit like when you open the box and you can smell that. It's a bit of sort of dark roasted chocolate, sweet maple, and then that liquor type smell. Not getting much in the way of sort of the carrot, sort of, you might think maybe cinnamon or some sort of spice, but there's maybe a slight subtleness. So we'll try. Thick mouthfeel, coating the tongue. Dark roasted malts. It's a sweetness. And slight nuttiness, like a toasted, roasted nut. Not getting much carrot though. So there is a bit of a almost like vanilla-y, almost sort of spongy type flavour, which might be, you know, added to with the mouthfeel. It is quite a thick and creamy mouthfeel, velvety almost, you might say. But then there's a sweetness, and that's like a maple or a caramel, or like a caramelized sugar, you know, maybe on the top of a creme brulee. That type of sweetness has been sort of toasted and roasted. And then you get that nuttiness, slight nuttiness, the bitterness, and then there's some, what is there? There's a bitterness, and then there's like a roasted nut bitterness, like a, what's the word? Where am I looking? What am I looking for? It's not, I can't taste the carrot, but it's almost like a candied peel sweetness. and then that drifts off, and you're just finished with a little, sort of a sweet, chocolatey roasted coffee type back end sort of stout feel. Thick in the glass, still looks pretty well there. Interesting. Neon Raptor Brewing Co. Crimes Against Brewing Carrot and Walnut Cake Pastry Stout. It's a mouthful, and so's the beer. 10%. I'm going to top this back up, and then I'm going to go and drink it. So that was Neon Raptor's Crimes Against Brewing, one that's been sat in the fridge for a while. There's no justification really for leaving it sat in the fridge for so long, other than I like to drink dark beers in the winter, and in the summer I might drink lighter beers, IPAs, pale ales, lagers. That's the only thing I can say on that. But as a beer in itself, it's very nice, very interesting. There's lots going on in it. Not so sure I can taste too much carrot, but there's definitely some sweetness, roasted nut, coffee, dark chocolate, some vanilla, some sort of cake pastry type elements, and a sort of candied peel. I'm guessing maybe that's the carrot. So I'm going to go and drink this, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.